Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much for your great support on this channel. Consider to like this video, you share this channel, and also give your opinion at the comment section below. Yesterday, the US ambassador Meg described Kenyan election 2022 freest and fairest and credible that which has ever been in the history of Kenya.
Witnessed was nothing short of remarkable. Kenya held what many analysts and commentators say was the freest, fairest, and most credible election in Kenyan history. The elections were observed by international and local election organizations, and the results were upheld by the Kenyan Supreme Court, and power was transferred orderly and peacefully at the time.
What is wrong is police brutality. And finally, you want to tell a rogue ambassador, leave Kenyans alone. If maandamano can lead to a dialogue between Ichung'wah and Kalonzo, everything is good with maandamano. Tell the rogue ambassador, Kenya is not United States. Kenya is not a colony of United States. Keep your mouth shut when you're here. Otherwise, you will call for your recall back to your country. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
From that video, we are seeing Raila have described the US ambassador as a rogue one. This has created a lot of tension, and today's analysis, we want to analyze what has made Raila to speak in such kind of a mood. Could it be Ruto's influence to the ambassador to say to the public that this election was fair? And now it is time for you to describe it in order for international community to agree with that message. And after Raila's speech, the Kenya Kwanza brigades have made a clash with him. And we are seeing Susan Kihika is bringing a lot of question and describing Raila as a leader who should now have integrity, that they always respect a leader, Raila Amolo Odinga. But what today he has said on the US ambassador, calling him as a rogue ambassador, and she should shut her mouth, has made Raila to land into another trouble.
I'm sure he would not have used the words he used this afternoon. It's actually quite unfortunate to hear a man at such level talk about an ambassador and tell an ambassador to shut up. Perhaps it's time for me to tell Mr. Odinga to shut up. Because if he had really heard what she presented, he would have seen that she is the best actually ambassador, not for the US to Kenya, but like a Kenyan ambassador. She represents and talks about Kenya in a more positive and patriotic way than most Kenyans that I know. So it is quite surprising, it is quite unfortunate, and for a leader that we respect, we also expect you to respect others. As far as the national government and county governments, it is a time in history, 10 years later, when we have such good collaboration between the national and county governments. So when a leader is trying to incite against the national government helping in distribution of fertilizer and bringing it down to 2,500, then you wonder, does this leader really mean well for Kenya?
Kihika responding to Raila after he had made such kind of a message to the US ambassador. I don't know what always wrong with Kenyans. Because the problem with Kenyans is people pretend to elect progressive politics or leaders, but during election they find themselves electing those who are not progressive. They elect people with different mind, thoughts, and cannot consider their welfare of living. Not that I'm discriminating Kenya Kwanza, but we sometimes should consider whom to elect. So why is Raila calling US ambassador a rogue? And how come Susan Kiika reacted to that Raila's message immediately? So it is very clear that the US ambassador is now on a wrong situation or on a wrong path. But as we speak now, Musalia Mudavadi had met with US ambassador after a speech she made yesterday in Eldoret. We don't know what they discussed, and tomorrow, God willing, we shall come back with you on more details. But ladies and gentlemen, what are your conclusions on this now Raila's new war between the US, the Kenya Kwanza, and the international community?